Hello, how are you doing? I'm going to show you a little card trick. I do this one a lot. It's easy to do. It doesn't require a lot of tricks or sleight of hand, so it's pretty easy to do. And I'll try to teach it to you right now. So I'll just do the performance of it first and what it looks like, kind of, and then I'll tell you how to do it. It's pretty easy. You might even get it just from watching. So you take a deck of cards. I'll just pretend that there's somebody here that I'm doing it for, but this is what I'll do. So I'll say, alright, got a deck of cards here. We're going to try a little guessing game. So we have a black, I'll put a black card over here on my right, put a red card over here. Now what I want to do is I want you to guess. We're going to see how good you are at guessing colors. Alright, so this one right here, just to start off, what do you think? 50-50 chance, right? Is it black or is it red? So what do you think? So then the person says, oh, I think it's black. And you could say, let's see, oh well, actually it's red. So you didn't do so good that time. I'm gonna put it over here with the reds. But the rest of the time, I'm gonna give you a second chance. Actually, I'm gonna give you a lot of chances here. But we're gonna see if you can do a little bit better. I think you can do better. So what do you think? You just tell me black or red, and then we're going to go down the list. So they keep saying black or red. Doesn't matter what they say. So we'll just put them here. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll just say, all right. So there, and as you go down the list, and as they say it, then you can try to make some theatrics with it and say, oh well, I think maybe you got this one wrong. I'll put it over here, or this one here in the middle, and you really try to play it out. So then you say, all right, we're gonna check. We're gonna switch it up. Actually, we're gonna put a red card over here now. We're gonna put a black card over here, and then I'm just gonna give you the cards. I'll mix them up a little bit just to make sure there's no way that you're cheating. Then I give the cards to the person. I tell them, okay, I want you to put these cards wherever you want in either pile. Put the black ones over here, put the red ones over here. I want you just guess, just do the best you can. I know it's not a perfect science. You might not be 100%, but just try your best. See what you can do. So then they go, they put it, it doesn't matter, they can put it wherever they want, but you want to make them think like it really does matter. Like, oh, are you sure? Are you sure? Is that one in the right place? Is that one in the right? Are you doing them right? Okay. So then I tell them, all right. So I completely listen to you, right? On these cards up here, I put them exactly where you wanted. I didn't even touch the cards. You put them here where you wanted. So if more than 50% were in the right place, you know, that would be impressive, right? That would be more than the average. But I think you could even do better. So this is showing how you can do magic. So let's just check. We'll check up here first, okay? So up here, look at that. How crazy is that? The first three, and all those are red, and these, there's no way. So all these, you got all those right, all those are red. Down here, there's no way, right? Can they all be? They're all black down here. So you got all those right. And then we'll look over here on this side. Is there any possible way you could get them all right, 100%, every single one? The blacks with the black, the reds with the reds. That is amazing. How did you do that? Okay, so this is a really super easy trick, but it's honestly, I get people a lot with it. Maybe it's more the kind of the selling of the trick and how you perform it, which probably through this video you don't get much of the performance of it. So if you haven't figured it out already, because it's pretty easy, all it is the deck is just completely separated, and so the first half, when they're telling me where, I'm just putting all red in the top half. so it doesn't matter where. Then in the second half I have a red over here, black over here, and then it's just all black. The rest of the deck is all black, so it doesn't matter where they put it, here and here. So then the kind of the trick, I'm sorry, this should be black. So the trick of the whole trick is kind of comes down to this one last move. So you're revealing, oh my goodness, all these are red, all these are black, you got all those right, that's crazy. Let's do this whole side at one time. So these are still red actually, right? Because the whole top is red and these are all black. But you say, we'll do this whole top all at the same time. You flip it over, you do it really casually, nonchalant, like this is so amazing, I can't believe you did that. But really that one move is kind of the whole trick. Then you turn this around, there's the red card, you got all those red. So that's kind of like the one, that's the one move right there that you have to do. And you just, if you do it kind of quick, nobody's ever caught me on it. Nobody's ever said anything about, oh, you just, well, the reds were, nobody's ever said anything. So you just grab all these under the black, flip it over, spread them out, and say, oh my goodness, and they'll be so amazed that they're all correct anyway, they won't even be paying attention to that one little move. Okay, so let me just show you really quick the handling, and then this trick just takes a little bit of practice. Maybe run through it a few times. Okay, so if you don't have any jokers in the deck, then you have 26 black cards and 26 red cards. So you start with them separated, but you want them all the right way, that helps. And then you start with a black and a red on top. So this is how you start. I mean, just for the sake of this show, so the blacks are on bottom, reds are on top, then a black, one single black card on the top. So that's how we'll start. Okay. Now you can do a false cut if you want. So a false cut is you make it look like you're cutting the deck, but really it just remains in the same order. So this is one you can do. You just push that over, grab it here, drop the middle, then drop the top and put on there. An easier one to do is just I think you could just put that on the table. No, I don't know. What's an easier one? You could do double undercut back, and then that's just on top again. Anyways, that's probably getting more complicated than you need. Just don't worry about it. Just start like this. Nobody will care anyway. They're not gonna. If they do ask to shuffle it, just say, "Listen, I'm the magician here. I'm doing the trick. You listen to me." And then usually they'll just stop and listen. So here's what you do. So you got it set up. Black's on bottom, red's on top, one black on top, right? So you say, okay, I'm gonna start, and you can make it look like you're searching for a black if you want to. Sometimes I'll do that to sell it. If it's a big crowd, I'll say, okay, well, we just need a red card and a black card. Here's a black, here's a red. Just start out just simple like that. So now the deck is completely in half, reds and blacks, right? So we have, since there's 26 red, 26 black in a deck without jokers, that means that left are 25 red cards, and we need one red card to put on the bottom here. So that really means we have 24 that are going to go into each pile. So this might be the trickiest part of the trick, is just counting 24 cards. So what they're going to do is, so you try to sell it a little bit, say, okay, so you could get this right either way. I want you to guess. Just guess whatever you think. It's a guessing game. We'll see how well you can do at guessing. And say, so what do you think? What do you think this card is, black or red? What do you think? Whatever they say, you can say, well, yeah, you're right, or no, you're wrong. Or you don't have to tell them at all. You could just say, okay, we'll see in a little bit. We'll see how good you are. So you say, all right, you think it's red? I'll put it here. What do you think of this one? Just say black, red, and just go down the list. Just say black, red. I'll say red, black, red, red, black, black. So the whole time you're counting in your head, and if you do them stacked like this, then you can even kind of count the cards as you go. So You got 4 and 4, so we know we're at 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now we want 24. Okay, so you remember 24. Count to 24. So at 24 you say, okay, let's try something else. We're going to switch up the sides. Okay, so now after you do 24 cards, then you have 1 red and the rest black. Okay, so you say, all right, we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna put, and you can even do the same thing, sell it like you're looking for a red card. Oh, there's got to be one in here somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, there's a red card, there's a black card. So then you say, all right, I'll shuffle them up. Right, it doesn't matter because they're all black. You say, all right, I'm gonna give you the cards now. I want you to do. I'm not even gonna touch the cards. I want you to do all the work, and you put it either side, same thing, wherever you want, just whatever you think, and we'll see how close you get, how good you are. So you keep doing it, doesn't matter where they put them, because they're all black, and then you sell the end of the trick. So then, all right, so you've mixed them up. I had no control over where you were putting the cards. You told me where to put them up here, then I didn't even touch the cards, and you put them down on this bottom half. So if you got any correct, I would be surprised. If you got more than half correct, I would be surprised, right? To get a few correct, that would be okay. But more than half, that's defying, I guess, probability. But so let's just see how many you got. So then you can sell it. You can do it just one at a time if you want. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. You got all these right, all those right. Then you can even, sometimes I'll do this side. Before I do this, I'll say, so you got all those right. Let's look at this side. Let's do this side all at once. Then you do that move. So you take all of them except for this one, flip it over. That puts them in the right spot. Holy cow, you got all the reds right, all the blacks right. And down here, you got every single card right. Amazing. And then they can check all the cards. You're all clean. There's nothing to hide. And that's a good trick. So if you have any questions, send me an email or whatever. I'll show you some more tricks if you want. But it was fun. Let me know if you have any questions.